Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing a great edition of Homefront from the box because you know it's hot. Running the Scarred Light, 3-shot burst, grenades, C4, Hellfire, and the Rhino. Just got done with the Sunday podcast. If you missed the podcast, myself and Asa, leave the link below. Don't be a bitch podcast. Look at this camping ass. Small maps like this, don't know if it's such a good idea to use the Scarlight. Scarlight comes in 3-shot burst, and then you got the Scar Heavy, which is an LMG. There is no assault automatic Scar for this same bastard sitting on top of these tires. Like, you know, I didn't know they were gonna be sitting in their spawn, not moving. So I was like, okay, you guys want to sit in their spawn? It's lockdown time. You ain't coming out the spawn. One thing I can see in the future is here that people are going to be locking down all the lines of sight in this game. Tuesday, Crisis 2 comes out, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like that game compared to this game. I mean, I'm really enjoying this game. Here I get shot because I didn't know somebody was behind me. Probably heard my footsteps, but that's the way it goes. Now I got Penny Pincher, Sleight of Hand, Reload Faster, and Ghost, I think it is. Now, when I'm running the 3-shot burst, you can correlate it to the M16 from Call of Duty 4. This M16. The only problem is that the Scar has a govern on it, meaning that when you pull the trigger with your finger, it doesn't. You can't pull it like continuously to have the burst come out as fast as you want them to. There's a govern in between those trigger pulls. So I don't know how effective it would be against multiple targets. But as far as locking down lines of sight and one burst shot kills, I mean, yes, that right there is a great, sick gun. You pretty much come up against that. That's your ass. It's pretty much, it's like that's a saw. You know, you can take you can't really rush too much because you can't really shoot off the hip. You'll see earlier that you can't really unless you put steady aim on it or something like that. Shooting from the hip. There's two different perks. There's shooting from the hip, which is 3 points, and then there's steady aim, which is 2 points. The steady aim in their eyes is more like when you aim down the sights, you get less vibration. Where see right here, look at that, I'm shooting, and it's not that prevalent, but you can get away with it. You know, you just have to, like every other weapon in this game, you gotta take your time to learn with it. Look at the C4. I love this. I love the C4 in this game. Get some. Hear the footsteps, blow them up. That's what's up. Come up with a line of fire. You can't even get out of that corner unless you come out throwing grenades and flashbangs. That is a lockdown line of sight. Look at it. Just there's murder. There's no way out of it. One, 2, 3 kills. That's just, it's so dirty back there. Just hurting them. Usually love this game. There's no second chance. Somebody dies, they're dead. That's it. There's no way. There's not rewarding any bad players in this game. All the little things that piss you off in Call of Duty are not in this game. So you're rewarded for your gameplay. You're rewarded for, hey, I shoot this guy. Look at it. He's looking for me where he last seen me. I'm revenge kill. Too bad, buddy. I just picked up your ACR. Thanks. So now you gave me more ammo just to sit here and look at this guy camping, waiting for me. Just drop shot, come up, reload, kill a guy in grenade animation. That's what I love about it. And somebody had mentioned to me, like, hey, Fist, can you do the claw while you're playing? So I'm going to have to get my girl to film my hands while I'm doing it. And I don't know. Oh, it's like pulling teeth. But I'll see what I can do. Now here I'm just camping in the back of their spawn. And you would think that people would run, you know, if you pretty much are having a hard time at this game, try to run UAV. I mean, people say it's cheap. Well, UAV is cheap points, and so is Ghost. It only takes up 1 perk slot. Or not 1 perk slot, 1 point perk. So anybody who runs UAV and complains about it or talking about Ghost, I mean, those two easily counter each other. So you should have kits designated for those situations and dealing with people who are doing those things, either or in any sense. I don't know what the hell I just got hit by. I think it was some phosphorus, but Still running the Scar, you know, and I don't know how smart it is, like I said, to run it on a small map. Call out the Hellfire, come get some, bodies flying, go into there, look at it, no advancement for you. How did he live through that? Somebody told me you gotta hit X if you want to get out of this, but, you know, I don't think it's a good idea. I think you just stay in there and just look at and see where the development is, and here I had so many points, I just said, well, screw it, let's just keep... I tried to call in the helicopter, but you can't call any vehicles on these small maps, so I just went for the streaks and just started murdering people. Put them back in their spawn. You can see them, they're spawning back. That's a great thing about this UCAV. It just stays up there, and you can just, you know, hey, let's... Oh, look at that. They were already in our spawn. Damn, we flipped them, and I got knifed. Yeah, this game is a fun game, and it's sad that, you know, I wish... You know, the first day this game was out, 375,000 people bought it. You know, if I think the next time around this game comes out, it's gonna even have a bigger following. You know, and I was talking to some people. They were talking about how Battlefield 3, it's more and more starting to be like a bad company. If that is the case, and they just throwing the Battlefield 3 name on it, I'm gonna destroy that game online. I'm gonna bash it so hard. They better not do that shit to that game. I will be tremendously upset because I cannot play a Battlefield Bad Company game. I hate them, and if it's not a true sequel, I'm seriously gonna be pissed off. And here's the problem with the burst weapon: if there is a twig in this game, you can't even shoot through a twig. If there is a twig in front of somebody, you could stand behind it and not get killed. The only thing that you can shoot through in this game is the bushes. Whatever you can run through, that's what you can shoot through. Otherwise, don't even attempt it. And so look at this four kill streak, just murking them with the phosphorus. I don't know, how do you fall for that? When you hear like, hey, enemy air up and bound, you like move for cover. Now you can see they got the little red triangles, or the red diamonds. That's one of our little scout cabs up in the air that tells us where they're at. And you can see it to the far left. You see one of those little things. It only takes a couple shots to shoot them down. My suggestion: shoot them down, so you don't have to. You don't have to worry about it. Kill with a grenade. Double kill. Ooh, frag grenade. Double kill. Get out the corner. So we pushed them out of their spawn. Look at little helicopters, and I mean, those are the only things that are like, you know, I mean, I could do without the Rhino stuff and all that, and all the little vehicles. If they would have just left the big stuff and the perks in here, this game would be, I mean, I still love the game. It's a great game. It's a great online game. I just, you know, some of the stuff is a little irritating, but, you know, you really can't discount this game. Like I said, dedicated servers, 12v12, 36 multiplayer for ground war. I don't know how you can beat that. And then somebody said to the effect of, "Oh, this how is this? How do people think this is better than Mag?" And this is where you lose close battles. You can't shoot off the hip and jump around with the Scar. You really have to set your line of sights out and take people out. It's not one of those wild weapons. That was an example of it. Now, going back to this, somebody said, well, how's this any better than Mag? Well, Mag was a catastrophe in the fact that you're putting 126 people on the same map. First of all, that limits to you the amount of maps you can have. Second of all, what's the point of 126 people if you're never ever going to see them? You know, I mean, you're fighting on the same map, but the map is so wide that you can't even cross it or fathom out to fight those people, and it's like you're not even there to see the. That would be like having this game and having like 120 people in there. There's a big battle going on with tanks and everything, and they division you out in the server within the game. It's like you can't play. This is why this game is more successful than Mag, is because first of all, it's not exclusive. It's on both systems. Let's get that out of the way. Second of all, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's 12v12, 36, you know, 16 or 18 versus 18. Duh. That's it. It's all on one map, you know. Not 126 people sectioned out. It's like, they went a little too far Mag would have just shrunk it down. I said that in the beginning. If you go back to my F2ST account when I did the videos, if I said that literally when the game first came out, I said the game would have been a bigger hit if they just lowered the amount of people within the game. It would make sense to play against those people, but you're not playing against them. You rarely see those people. So, anyways, going back to the Scar, 3-shot burst. I mean, it's probably a low-grade rankable weapon, more of a support with the M16 and the slow snipers and line of sight type of support. Not really a Russian attack weapon, unless you can change the perks for steady aim and all the other crap. But I highly would recommend that you wouldn't do that. As you can see, I'm paying for it every time I try to rush in. I got my ass waxed, taxed, and handed to me. But final score with the 3-shot burst on a small map, no vehicles, 36-11. Not bad. First place and a winner. Until next time, tell me what you want to see. It's your boy Fizz. Peace. And I'm out.